Video circulating online appears to show the moment Iranian missiles hit an airbase in Jordan. The U.S. says the strikes killed 2 American service members on Friday. The U.S. says it followed the attack with a new round of airstrikes intended to punish Tehran for the American deaths. Among the civilian and energy infrastructure hit by the U.S. was an unfinished nuclear power plant in southern Iran. The IAEA says the facility was in the very early stages of construction and contained no nuclear material. In Amman, armed forces say they shot down at least 3 Iranian missiles and warned of possible spillover into southern Israel. Iranian forces targeted U.S. bases in Kuwait with a series of drones and missiles. Kuwaiti armed forces reported that air defense systems responded, but for the second time in 2 days, Iranian strikes hit the same power and water distillation plant, despite defenses.
And these facilities are regarded as civilian infrastructure. And I think Iran wants to show that it has the capacity to go even beyond those targets, and it could even target more and more to those civilian infrastructure.
Even as the U.S. and Iranian strikes escalate after the collapse of the ceasefire and memorandum of understanding, the Iraqi prime minister and Qatari emir met to stress the importance of attempting to implement the ceasefire. Attempted diplomacy is taking place on a number of fronts. The Lebanese president is in Washington and is expected to meet with President Trump on Tuesday. The 4-day trip builds on several rounds of talks between Lebanon and Israel intended to strengthen the ceasefire and secure the withdrawal of Israeli forces from southern Lebanon. While in New Jersey for the World Cup final, President Trump also posted that Iran should be added to a Russian sanctions bill expected to be passed by the U.S. Senate this week to punish those buying Russian oil and gas, a measure to try and help end the Russian-Ukraine war. Trump also said he couldn't care less about Iran's decision to stop abiding by the MOU signed last month. Craig Boswell, TRT World, Washington.